Okay. Ready? All right. This is assessment 5.2, the musculoskeletal system. This is James. He's volunteered to be my patient today. James has had a spinal fusion of his lumbar. It was L5, S1. And he also has some peripheral vascular disease, peripheral neuropathy. He has a lot of frequent falls. He has also has some ataxia. He has a seizure disorder as well. He also has some external rotation of his right leg. That is his natural position. He kind of walks also with his left slightly externally rotated. And he also has some scoliosis. He has a very severe lateral curvature of his spine, which causes his organs to also be shifted. He has a lot of trouble with his GI system from that, and he just recently got over some diabetic gastrophoresis and some colitis. He also has like a lot of inflammation within his abdominal region and systemically. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have James walk so we can observe his gait and make sure that it is smooth and well balanced. And you see that he uses his cane correctly. And he steps forward using his stronger leg, which would be his, let's see, that's your left leg, it's your stronger leg, and then follows behind with his weaker leg. We're also going to, step back a little bit, inspect his normal stance, so his posture. As I said before, he does have a lateral curvature of the spine. He does have one shoulder that is slightly higher than the other. Let's see, I believe that is. This way, don't you? See, I believe that his right shoulder is slightly lower than his left, but he does, and he is able to hold himself up erect, and for his anatomy, he is fairly symmetric. His extremities, you can hold, well, just hold it. Can you hold it out there? You can. Can you hold your cane? Yeah. Okay. His extremities, whenever he holds them out, turn them in together like this. They are even. They are even and equal contour. They are without deformities. He does have proper alignment. Okay. His head position, he's able to hold his head center. His head, he does have a little bit of kyphosis also. But he is able to hold his head over his gluteal cleft and gluteal folds. As I said, one shoulder is a little bit higher than the other, as is the iliac crest, and that is on his right side. And his alignment is slightly, he has a lateral curvature to the right. His occiput is over, his occiput and his shoulders are over his buttocks and heels. Let's see. And we've already mentioned that he has a lateral curvature, and he doesn't have much of a concave curvature to his lateral, or to his lumbar spine, and he also has a convex curvature to his cervical and thoracic area from kyphosis. And James, unfortunately, might be facing more surgery to correct his scoliosis. As far as his skin has good color. He is pink. He is warm, dry, to touch. He does have a little bit of swelling in his lower extremities. He is without masses. See, general muscle inspection. He has normal size and symmetry. He has no fasciculations. See, as far as spasms, he has some pretty terrible spasms of his back. Can you turn around? And you can tell where he's had a surgery for the lumbar spine, and he does have a scar there that is approximately, let's see, 12 centimeters. And as far as other abnormalities, I've already mentioned that as far as muscular, he does, his right side is much more taut because of spasticity than his left. Okay, let's see. As far as palpation, the muscles, the joints, all his muscles are fairly symmetrical. His abdomen, I don't know if you can notice, it does kind of lean off to the right, but that is normal for his anatomy, where his curvature is. It has his muscles are firm, they're without heat, swelling. He does have some tenderness, mainly toward his back. He does have quite a bit of crepitus in his joints from the alterations in his external rotation of his hips and his knees. He also has a lot of trouble out of his knees because of the external rotation from his hips. Muscle tone, let's see, he is able to perform more of a passive range of motion and stretch than active range of motion. As far as that goes, we'll probably have you sit in the chair here. About 7 minutes. Let's see. We'll conclude this segment, and then we'll start over with the resistance to the passive stretch.